I would have never guessed I'd be listening to this track today. I'm very curious what the ladies do with this cover. Should be cool. I'm not a huge, I admit, the radio wore this one out, but I was thinking to myself, I'm going on a road trip today. So the big, expansive highways and byways of this country can be a jungle all to themselves nowadays with the amount of, let's just say, inconsiderate, insane drivers you have to deal with. So, in thinking of that and going, yeah, that works for me. That's an intro enough. I'm pretty sure Nemo kicked the shit out of this. But, yeah, welcome to the jungle, covering GNR. Huh. Cool. was great. Now, I have, since the beginning of the channel and my first cover from this band, I thought, I played in a really crappy band, but I spent a lot of years in studios. And I always felt that their covers feel like you're just hanging out in the studio with the band. And we can go back and look at those reactions. Some people get uppity, like, "How dare you?" Yep, they're awesome. But then I think about a GNR purist. Would they feel the same way? And I think, well, opinion is opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only over here. But I'm grateful I look at it as if I was hanging out with this band playing, would I be like, damn, that's awesome? Yes, I would. I spent years hanging out with bands just covering tracks in a studio. If I was hanging out with super fan elite GNR worshipers, I don't know if the opinion would be the same, right? That's a tough cover. I mean, that song has been so worn out, and vocally, I mean, I'm just saying, I thought it was great. I thought that one word was, I can't remember which part it was. I didn't know I lit the hell up. It was adorable. But I think it's a hell of a cover and done very well. But yeah, I mean, it's a tough one because it's so overplayed, this song. In my personal opinion, all opinions for entertainment, no disrespect. I think this band's awesome. So, but that was a hell of a cover. Welcome to the jungle, GNR. Nemo, I thought they kicked the shit out of it. It was very, very cool. I just, you know what I mean? It is what it is. The vocals were, what are you going to do? I think she did very well. I take it all into consideration and go, yeah, I'd have fun in that studio. But my question would be this. Just so I'm not picking on nobody. I'm being honest. I think people hate that. They think you want to hear what you want to hear. There are lots of places you can do that. Could I book them to be a GNR cover band? Would you, sell out that tour? That's my, you know what I mean? That's the filter it's going through. I think it was great and casual and awesome. And hey, it's a hell of a song. A lot of people know that one. So, because you can take an obscure cover and probably just turn it into your own thing because no one hardly knows it. But you want to play with something that, has been overplayed to death. That is a choice there. All right, hopefully I'm not weaving and bobbing through traffic or I don't have tailgating a-holes driving me crazy. Or the worst of the bunch now, I see you back there trying to catch up on me. So I pick up the pace. I'm like, hey, you don't need to catch up. You're cool. You just stay back there. How about you do the speed limit? You never catch me. But they're catching up. So, I kick it up a notch. And then they do any speed they have to do to get on your bumper. But they won't pass. I'm had it up to here with that type of driver. There's something wrong with that person. If you do that, you should just stop now. It's a horrible, horrible habit. You should be ashamed of yourself. Otherwise, hopefully you enjoyed the track. That was cool. Sorry to be all long-winded at the end. It is what it is. Hey, if you'd like to share, or subscribe any of this stuff, cool. But you should go pay that stuff forward to the ladies. They bust their ass out there making music for y'all. Later.